Hare Krishna Mataji, can you see me?
Yeah, you can start. Hare Krishna.
Can I start?
Yeah, you can start.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Hridayini. Prahlada Hridayini. Hiranyakashipu Raksha. Hiranyakashipu Raksha. Shilatanga Nakalae. Shilatanga Nakalae. To Narsima Parato Narsima. To Narsima Parato Narsima. Yato Yato Yamita To Narsima. Yato Yato Yamita To Narsima. Hare Narsima Hridaye Narsima. Hare Narsima Hridaye Narsima. Narasimha Hare Charana Prapade. Narasimha Hare Charana Prapade. Jaya Kamala Pare Nakam Adhika Shema Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Benga Ekavajata Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagati Jare Jagadish Jaya Jagadish Jaya Narsimhadev 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 Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Okay, very nice. Hari Bol. Very nice, Suryansh. And I think you attend Aarti regularly. Seems so. So we have Mangalarati, okay, by the temple website every day in the morning, 4:30, and I think he is attending. Attend most of you in case you wake up at 4:30. In case you wake up at 5 o'clock, you can go to YouTube and attend the live session. Okay, so there we sing Mangalarti. I mean, after the Mangalarti, we sing Narasimha Pranam mantra that he just sang. Okay. Hari Bol Suryansh, very well done. Thanks a lot. And yeah, we will begin. Ayush wants to say no, the prayers. Be ready. I'll share the attendance also. I've shared the link, okay? Okay, 1 minute. Okay, you can start, Ayush.
Hare Krishna Mataji. ओम अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जलाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवीं गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जयो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol, very nice. Thanks a lot. And okay, let's begin. So today is day 14, so chapter 14. Okay, the 14th chapter is based on the 3 modes of material nature. Okay, so we've been seeing the introduction to chapter 14 in the previous 4 chapters, right? The 3 modes of material nature is, we all know. So we will be discussing that in detail in today's chapter. Yes, Gunatraya Vibhagayoga. Okay, so the whatever we are learning, the Bhagavad Gita is based on the teachings of Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. Okay, yeah. So the 3 modes of material nature is, see, the material nature are 3 in number, right? That's the reason Guna Traya. Okay, Guna is the mode, Traya is 3, and Guna Traya Vibhaga Yoga. Okay, so we will be learning in separately the 3 modes of the material nature. Okay, and so the conditioning of the soul by the material modes. Why is Jivatma called conditioned soul? Because we act according to somebody else's order. We cannot do anything on our own. Okay, that is the reason we are called conditioned. And whose order is it? As long as we are in the material world, it is the order of the 3 material modes. Okay, that is, we will see what they are. So effect of conditioning by the modes. Okay, so what happens when the moment we start acting accordingly? In the picture you can see we are like puppets, and the 3 modes, these 3 goddesses here represent the 3 modes of the material nature. Okay, so one every mode, you know, has we are like a puppet and they are like our masters. Okay, and how do you transcend the modes of nature? How to come out of it? See, Krishna is above the 3 modes. So these 3 modes of material nature, they are not cruel, okay, because they are doing what Krishna is asking them to do. They are also working under the order of Krishna. Okay, so Krishna, I told you, Maya's job is to test us, purify us, so that we can go back to Krishna. If we go beyond the 3 modes, okay, transcending, what do you get, Krishna? right? So that we will learn how to do in this chapter. Okay, Hare Krishna. Let's offer our obeisances to Shri Shri Radha Govinda. Okay, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so we are doing everything for Krishna and for the pleasure of Krishna and doing through the mercy of Krishna. Okay, so we offer whatever we do to the pleasure of the Lord. Yeah, so tomorrow is Ekadashi. Okay, before we begin with the chapter, I just wanted to tell you the glories of Ekadashi. Ekadashi is very favorite for Krishna. Okay, okay, so Ekadashi is very dear to Krishna, and on Ekadashi we don't eat any grains or foodstuffs which is, which has grains in it. Okay, we fast from grains. That is called fasting. Okay, so we eat whatever is shown here. Okay, vegetables and fruits and no grains. Okay, you can eat fruits and vegetables. You can eat sabudana for carbohydrates. Okay, in the morning and probably in the evening. Okay, and because you're all kids, right? So you can eat fruits, you can eat select vegetables, not all. Okay, and then don't eat grains and all that. Okay, don't eat rice and all. Okay, and you can drink milk. Okay, so why we should not eat? Anybody knows the story? Ayush knows? No? Okay, so why we should not eat this? Okay, what is this called? Grains, is because there is somebody called Papa Purush. Okay, he used to torture all devotees back then. Okay, in millennium, like in Dwapar Yuga, there was somebody called Papa Purush who used to torture all devotees. He used to torture them and sometimes torture them to death. Okay, and so the devotees and all, they are all devotees, right? So Krishna is always there for his devotees. So Ekadashi, okay, there is a person called Ekadashi. She is the one. Okay, she is a very great devotee of the Lord. Okay, so she came and actually rescued all the devotees and chased the Papa Purush away. Okay, so you know what did Papa Purush do that time? He went and sat on all the grains. He did not find a place only to sit. Okay, he went and sat on the grains. So that is why, and then Krishna came and glorified Ekadashi and then said, Ekadashi, every month, okay, 2 days in every month, we will remember you, and in your memorial, we will fast from grains, because that day was declared Ekadashi, the day she came and she chastised Papa Purush. That day was considered Ekadashi, and Papa Purush went and sat on the grains. So whoever eats grains, they're actually eating sins that day. Okay, Papa means sin, right? So we should not. That's the reason we should refrain from eating grains, and you should do lots of devotional service that day. If you're chanting 1 round, two rounds on Ekadashi. Okay, if you're reading 1 page Bhagavad Gita, read 2 pages of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, if you are chanting say 1 chapter shlokas, chant 2 chapter shlokas on Ekadashi. Okay, find time somehow, and sin means bad. Okay, mistakes. So some half an hour you spend, save time, more time, and do something for Krishna on Ekadashi. Okay, and Ekadashi is Krishna's favorite day. Whatever you do on Ekadashi is going to become a success. Okay, in fact, so Ekadashi increases your lifespan also. Okay, it's scientifically proven as well. If you take Ekadashi fasting regularly, what happens? Your lifespan increases. There's something called junk DNA, in our body. You will learn in going forward in biology. Okay, that so your lifespan in terms of DNA analysis and all, your lifespan is going to increase. You can live long. Diseases will not disturb you. Your diseases will be prevented. And one main thing is Ekadashi can burn the great Mount Meru of sins. We've done so many sins, right? We don't even know how many sins we've done, right? It would have been such, it would have been piled up, and it would have been like a big mountain. So that much of sins will be burnt if you do Ekadashi fasting regularly. Okay, so from past 100 births, whatever we've done wrong, mistakes, all that will be taken away. It will be burnt. Okay, so that's why Ekadashi is so powerful. It's very important. Okay, and so Ekadashi was in fact one of the reason why Pandavas won the war, right? It was Mokshada Ekadashi, and in fact that's the reason we give a lot of importance for Ekadashi. And whatever you do, even if you do little bit, no, Ekadashi, and if you want to increase your rounds, some people want to chant 2 rounds, no, they've been chanting just 1 round so far. If you want to increase, choose an Ekadashi and increase. Okay, because the moment you choose an Ekadashi and increase your rounds, you will never come back. Okay, you will never stop doing your, suppose you're doing 1 and you start doing 2 on Ekadashi, then you will continue to do 2, okay, without any effort. If you increase it on other days, there is a chance for you to come back to 1 round. Okay, so always select Ekadashi for anything good, even for donating for temples. Okay, anything. And on Ekadashi, whatever you're eating, okay, any fruit, any even a glass of water, please offer it to the Lord and eat, drink. Okay, take it as prasadam at least on Ekadashi, because Ekadashi is favorite day for the Lord. And you if you do even little bit, he will be impressed, a lot impressed. Okay, so yeah. And then okay, I will send the attendance key once more. Okay, yeah, so this is Einstein's testimonial. Okay, so when I read Bhagavad Gita and reflect about how God created this universe, everything else seems so superfluous. He also mentioned, I made the Bhagavad Gita as the main source of my inspiration and guide for the purpose of scientific investigations and formation of theory. Yesterday we learned, right, every great leader, a great leader is great because there is God's power backing him up, right? God's ashirvadam, we say, okay, God's blessing giving him energy. Otherwise nobody can do anything. We cannot achieve anything without God's mercy, Krishna Kripa, the last 10%, which is very important, right? So Einstein did so many discoveries. How did he do all that? All by himself? He's not the Lord, right? So Lord helped him. And what was the good habit that he had cultivated? Reading Bhagavad Gita every day and chanting. Okay, the moment you read Bhagavad Gita, you will understand you have to chant. Why? Because Krishna has told, he is Japayagnya. Okay, in this Kali Yuga, he is chanting of the holy name. Okay, now coming back to the chapter, Krishna starts. Okay, Krishna is the first one to speak in this chapter. He says, again I shall declare to you this supreme wisdom, the best of all knowledge, knowing which all the sages have attained the supreme perfection. Okay, yeah, we can eat dry fruits. Okay, yeah, so now Krishna says, I will talk to you more in detail about this wisdom, okay, so that you can attain Krishna, okay, the supreme, to attain Krishna only we are all doing all this, right? So Krishna is saying, I'll make it even more simpler for you. Okay, now Sarva Yonisha Kaunteya Murtaya Sambhavantiya Tasam Brahma Mahadyoner Aham Bija Pradapita. So we already discussed this, right? He is the seed giving father. Here also he declares the same thing. He is the one who puts the soul in the body. Okay, so when a person or when any living being has to be born, okay, when a bird lays its egg, okay, the soul is already there in the egg. Only then when the eggs are hatched, the bird comes out, the baby bird comes out. If there is nothing, what is the point in the egg, right? So egg, that life factor is the soul. And who puts the soul in it, in the egg? It is Krishna. Okay, so it is understood that all species of life, even trees, okay, o son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and I am the seed giving father. Okay, that seed giving father, that seed of life is given by Krishna in the form of soul. Okay, and then he comes and accompanies in every body in the form of Paramatma. Okay, so understanding this, we all understand every life is given by Krishna, right? That way, what do? We start respecting others. We will not kill people, right? Because we are not the one who has given anybody any life. It is Krishna, right? And by becoming fixed in this knowledge, one can attain to this transcendental nature of my own. So understanding that Krishna is supreme, okay, all this declares one thing, that is the supremacy of the Lord. He is the one who has done everything, nothing, literally nothing we have or we are capable of doing, right? If something, I already told you, right, we can eat prasadam, but who comes and digests it in our stomach? It is again Krishna in the form of Jataragni. He comes and digests it, right? The acid content or whatever, the fire needed for digestion, Krishna is the one who is doing it. So we cannot even digest what we eat, right? So that is our capacity. Nothing can we do. Okay, so understanding the supremacy of the Lord, the moment you understand this, what do? You bow down to him and you start chanting. So that time what happened, we can go back to Krishna. This is Vaikunta. Okay, and you know how Vaikunta is? Everybody, whoever goes there, no, suppose we get moksha and we go there, we will also get Vishnu's form, the four-handed form. See, all of them are Vishnus here, no? Yeah, so anybody who goes will get Vishnu form, and their job is again to serve the Lord. Okay, that's why there are so many, for Krishna's service, I mean for Lord Vishnu service, there are so many goddesses of fortune, that is Lakshmi Devis, and all these, even Jaya Vijay's story we saw, both Jaya and Vijay had four-handed form, right? So that's why he's telling one can attain to this transcendental nature like my own. His form we will get, but we cannot become him. We will just get his form, and our duty is to serve him. Okay, had we got his energy, then Jai Vijay wouldn't have got cursed only. They would become God. Okay, so yeah, material nature consists of three modes of so the three modes that we were discussing is goodness, passion, and ignorance. Okay, Sattva gun is goodness, passion is rajas, and Tamo gun is ignorance. Okay, so these are the three modes that they literally control us. Okay, sometimes we say, no, this person is good, you judge him saying he's good, next minute he commits some mistake, and then what do we say? We say he's bad, right? So once he was under control of goodness, the second time ignorance controlled him, that's why he made a mistake. Okay, so it keeps changing. Okay, it depends on the three goddesses here. And these are all Durga forms. Okay, now when the living entity comes in contact with nature, he becomes conditioned by the three modes. So they are conditioning us, as in whatever they are asking us to do, we are doing. They are like, they have the remote and we are just acting according to them. Okay. Okay, so the three gunas, okay, sattva, rajas, and tamas that we just saw, and we have to understand one thing. Okay, not every time we have all these qualities, right? We can never be good all the time, and we can never be bad all the time. Okay, it's just situations, that is the material modes that control us. Okay, so the only way to become good is to chant Harinam. The moment we chant Harinam, what happens? All our bad qualities or bad thoughts in our mind gets purified, and you will become good all the time. Okay, so sattva, these are the qualities of sattva gun. So if somebody is balanced all the time mentally and physically, and then is with harmony, that is at peace, okay, and always thinking positive, okay, and then who is clear in decision making and all, and who is in the light means light of knowledge, okay, and then creativity and openness to learn and intelligent. Okay, these are all qualities of sattva. If you have all this, that means you are good. Okay, but along with these qualities, we will definitely have bad qualities also, right? We are very excited for wrong things, right? Let's go to a restaurant. If somebody comes and says you're so excited, let's go, You'll forget that you should offer to the Lord, you should eat prasadam, everything you will forget, right? And then always restless, moving from here and there, okay? And then activity, okay? Doing something. See, it is good. You should always do some activity, but you should do it for Krishna all the time, right? Watching some movie, some normal movie. It does not even have Krishna in it. That is people who do it in people who are in the mode of passion. They do that, okay? But if you watch something about Krishna, then it is people in the mode of goodness, okay? Then energy, full of energy, you go and hit people, you don't even think twice. And then passion, okay, the fire to achieve. I want this, I will do anything to get this, and then you will take the wrong path. That is passion, okay? And desire, okay? And then agitation, again restlessness, okay? Anxiety and egotism, okay? And tamas, people who are in tamogun, they are inactive. At least in passion mode some activity is there, okay? But in rajas, people, inertia, inactive is the same, okay? They half the time go and sleep. They don't even do anything. That is even more horrible, okay? See, you can see here, this person is just in his own world. He's not even doing anything, right? And then always thinking negative. And then apathy, okay? Not giving importance to others and respecting others' feelings, okay? Dull, okay? And who's always in the darkness, okay? No knowledge. And then yeah, so delusion, okay? Always confused with things, and then not understanding what is right, what is wrong. And then he goes to depression, because with all this, with all such qualities, all you get is sadness in life. Nobody will respect you, and you will always get sadness, and with that sadness you go to depression. And then ignorance, okay? Drinking, smoking, spoiling the life. So many people commit suicide, no? They are all people in the mode of ignorance, okay? They don't even know that this life is given by the Lord and they have to preserve it, okay? They don't even know that. They go and suicide. So all this is people in the mode of tamogun, okay? Tamas, which is very, very wrong, okay? You can even, at least, if you are being in passion is at least okay to some extent, but being in ignorance is very dangerous, okay? Because people can spoil their entire life, okay? And then how do you develop these? By eating. With your eating habits, you can actually develop your modes, okay? Eating is directly proportional to the kind of mode you are in, okay? So by eating fresh fruits and vegetables, fruit juices, salads and dry fruits, you can always go into the mode of goodness, okay? In case you are in the mode of passion or ignorance, if you want to become a good person, you can start eating. If you start cultivating such food habits, you will go to sattva guna. That's why this is called sattvic food, okay? Yeah, onion, garlic, eggs, tea, coffee, pickles and all is rajasic, passion, okay? So it takes you, that's what I told you, even if you don't want to do something bad, you will automatically start doing it because of the food habits we all have, okay? So it makes you do something bad, okay? Eating little bit of pickle is still fine, okay? But eating, because at once you cannot stop eating all this, okay? And fresh pickles, if you have, like morning the pickle is made, evening you eat it, that is still good. But eating pickles which is done years ago, months ago, that is fermented, right? So that has all passion and all that in it, okay? Tea, coffee, everything is wrong, okay? Chili, what they mean by chili is, it's not that don't eat chili at all, it is eating less chili, okay? Eating very spicy food is all, it makes you come under the mode of passion. If you eat moderate or little spicy food, then you will be under goodness, okay? Tamogun, see, I told you, alcohol, frozen leftovers, put it in the fridge. Three days ago it was prepared, you put it in the fridge and you eat it on the 4th day. That is so wrong, okay? Or yesterday's food, eating yesterday's food is also not recommended, okay? Prepare less, eat less, that's the only solution. And then fried food, okay? Eating lots of fried food all the time takes you to tamas, okay? And then beef, pork, all kinds of non-veg, not just beef and pork, okay? All sorts of meat, it is wrong, okay? It is very, very wrong. It puts you into the mode of ignorance and you will end up spoiling your life. Don't eat all this, okay? Eat what Krishna is asking you to eat, okay? Grains, milk, all that is good, okay? And see, food affects person's body and mind, and the practice of yoga should hence be coupled with the right of food. See, if you don't follow these food habits, no, how much ever japa you do, it takes a lot of time for you to, see the effect. Okay, so along with your japa, you should do all this. Okay, yeah, I mean, at least eat fruits and vegetables every day. What is the difficulty? Right? Yeah, so, O chief of Bharatas, when there is an increase in the mode of passion, the symptoms of the great attachment, uncontrollable desire, hankering, and intense endeavor develop. So, this is characteristics of people in the mode of passion. Okay, they are so attached. Suppose you want some chocolate. Okay, you're so attached to chocolate, and you always in your mind you're like, I want that chocolate, I want that chocolate, right? That's called uncontrollable desire, hankering. Okay, and then to get that you will do anything. Suppose you don't have money, you might go steal money from others and then go buy that chocolate, or you will go cry, hurt your parents, and then you make them get that chocolate for you. That is because you're so attached to the chocolate, you don't even understand that you have to respect others more than that chocolate. Okay, so that is people in the mode of passion don't think about others, they think only about themselves. I want it, I will get it somehow, even if it is by killing others, I don't care. That is the attitude, that is very wrong. Okay, that is called people in the mode of passion. All thieves and all, they are in people in a mode of passion. Okay, and then this is in the people, this is the characteristics of people in the mode of ignorance, that is tamogun. Okay, how are they? They are mad. Actually, they are filled with madness all the time. Illusion. Okay, they drink and they think drinking will give them happiness, smoking will give them happiness. Okay, they are under illusion, they don't even know it is going to give them only depression. Okay, and inactivity, drink and sleep the entire day, don't work, nothing, no studying, nothing, sleeping all the time. Okay, and then they are in the mode of darkness, they are always in darkness, they don't even know who's Krishna. Okay, some people know who is Krishna, but still they don't go and pray. Okay, these are all people in the mode of ignorance. Okay, this is very dangerous. Okay, there is some gain in the passion mode at least. Okay, you will at least get chocolate, but people in the mode of ignorance, nothing, you get only depression and disease and what, nothing literally. One fine day, people in the mode of ignorance lose their life only. Their lifespan shorten because after drinking so much, their livers stop functioning. If their liver stop functioning, they cannot digest what they eat, and they cannot eat, and if they cannot eat, they will die. Okay, so when one dies in the mode of goodness, now we are talking about goodness. Okay, he attains to the pure higher planets. Okay, so when one dies in the mode of goodness, if you are good and then you die, that time you go to higher planets, that is heaven. You will not go to Vaikuntha. For that you need devotion. Okay, you should be a devotee of the Lord. Okay, but in the mode of goodness, you are just good, right? So when good people die, they go to higher planets, heavens and all. Okay, they get all heavenly privilege, they can enjoy, and then once their punya gets over, they will come down, they will fall down to earth. Okay, so people in the mode of goodness do something good for others all the time. Okay, so mode of goodness equals sattva guna, we all know that, and they help people all the time, some or the other way. See, this person is not able to walk, this person is helping, so he is in the mode of goodness. Okay, serving food, donating food to the hungry people. Okay, donating money if people are in need, donating something, donating blankets in the winter season. So many people sleep on the road and they don't even have something to protect them from all the cold weather, right? And then volunteering in all the causes. Okay, a good cause. Suppose there is some event organized at school, you go and voluntarily help, right? And all that is a mode of goodness. Okay, and then so they are pure and they are happy. They are getting the happiness they need. Okay, when you help others, that means you are giving happiness to others. You get what you give, right? When you give happiness to others, you will also get happiness. Okay, and they know what is right, what is wrong, so they have knowledge. Okay, they don't commit any mistakes because they are good all the time. Okay, and they see everybody equally, they treat everybody equally, and that's why, because of all the punya that they've done, they'll go to heavenly planets. Okay, doing something for the society. Okay, so now One who dies in the mode of passion, if you are very passionate, okay, people who die in the mode of passion, what do they do? They again take birth as on this earth, okay, they again take birth on this earth, and they have to struggle, go through all the karma reactions that they have undergone, okay. Whereas in the mode of good ignorance, if people die, they will become animals for sure, because they have wasted their human life to the highest extent, to the fullest extent, right? It's like they've got human form of life, and what have they done with it? Spoiling it, right? Drinking, spoiling health, sleeping all the time, not working, not doing anything, right? Not even talking to their friends, right? So they've spoiled it fully, so they will not get human form again, okay. So they will go back to animal kingdom. So this is how our birth is decided. So Krishna is revealing all of that in Bhagavad Gita, right? And cultivate good habits, okay. Keep your rooms clean, okay. Share food. The best thing you can share with people is food, okay, because hunger is something that that is very important for all of us to overcome, okay. And okay, I'm opening the chat for everybody. You can share the attendance link, okay, in case somebody is asking. Okay, one of you can take the initiation and share. Okay, so keep your room clean, keep yourself clean, okay. Take bath every day, and eat healthy, okay. Don't fall sick, because it is your responsibility to take care of the body. Otherwise you are said to be in ignorance, spoiling your health. Okay, so if some people have the impression that when the soul reaches the platform of human life, he never goes down again, this is incorrect, okay. Some people think, no, when they go to Svargaloka, heaven, they think they will be there only, they will never come back to earth. That is wrong, because once our papa, I mean punya gets over, we should again come back. That's why even Swarga is not permanent, okay. Only Vaikunta and Golok Vrindavan are permanent, okay. If you go there, you don't have to take birth again, okay. And yeah, and if you get human form of life, some people think, I've got human form of life, I will never go back to animal kingdom again. If you are in the mode of ignorance, you will go back to animal kingdom, because what is the point? What did you do getting human form of life? You only spoiled it, right? So that's how Krishna decides, okay. And if one indulges in meat eating anyway, okay, it is to be understood that he is acting in ignorance and making his future very, very dark, okay. So meat eating is a very common type of ignorance we all have, no. That's why I told you, a person cannot be completely in the mode of goodness. We might have all the good qualities, okay, but we might eat non-veg, so that makes us tamasic, right? So that time we are in both goodness and ignorance. So slowly we have to leave all this rajasic and tamasic qualities and come to fully goodness, okay. Okay, some people don't eat, very nice, okay. And yeah, so eating meat this life, and yeah, so this is karma, right? We saw, if you eat non-veg a lot in this life, then God, Krishna will say, law of karma says, next life you take birth as a lion or tiger, because you can eat non-veg every time, right? Because the food for lion and tiger is non-veg. If you give fruits and vegetables, they will not eat, right? They go fresh meat, they will jump on people, I mean people and animals, kill them and eat, right? So karma says you don't even have to cook. Go become a lion, tiger, you can eat raw meat itself, okay. So that's how the law of karma is, okay. And then from the mode of goodness, real knowledge develops. You will understand what is right, what is wrong. You will understand you should not hurt others. You will start praying to the Lord if you want anything, okay. Whereas in the mode of passion, greed develops. I want it. See, people in the mode of goodness, no, if they want anything, they will go ask Krishna to give, okay, or God, demigods, or anybody, okay. But people in the mode of passion, they only try and take it. They steal money and go buy it, or somehow, okay. That's why it is greed. They are so greedy. And then mode of ignorance, they are foolish, mad, and they are always in illusion, okay. What they are getting, they think that is only happiness. They think, okay, so that is very wrong. And see, people in the mode of ignorance, this is how they behave when they don't get what they want, okay. So they are very greedy, and this is mode of passion, they are very greedy, okay. And yeah, so in the mode of passion, people become greedy and their hankering for sense enjoyment has no limit. If they start earning, say they earn some amount now, okay, they're so greedy, they want more and more and more of it. Okay, they want more money, they are not happy, they are not satisfied with what they have. Okay, if parents give them one chocolate, they want more and more and more. They are so greedy, they're never satisfied. Okay, so that's how people in the mode of passion are. Okay, and what is this? This is we are in the middle, and these act accordingly, according to the sattvagun, rajogun and tamogun, we act. Okay, so this is the daily tug of war in our life. Okay, we don't even know, the saddest part is we don't even know that there is somebody else, there is these three modes controlling us, right? We think we are only doing whatever we are doing, and that's why we go and scold people. We think they are only doing whatever they are doing. No, it is their modes that they are controlling them. No, same thing with us. That's why good person also makes mistakes. Okay, when a good person becomes rajo, or ratsik or tamsik, sattvic person also makes mistakes. Okay, it's based on the three modes of material nature. Okay, so you can identify which mode you are in. Okay, if you okay, so if you wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, okay, then you are in goodness. Okay, wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, go freshen up, take bath and all, and then attend Mangalarati. Okay, you can go to YouTube and attend Mangalarati, or you can finish your japa. Okay, when you finish your japa, you become free, right, for the entire day. You can save that entire day for Bhagavad Gita reading, listening to lectures, doing something for Krishna. Okay, after school hours, right? Or you can also chant when you go to school in your bus, right? Or if phones are allowed, you can definitely hear lectures and all that, right, while going to school. Whereas if you've not done with your japa in the morning, every entire day you'll be like, when will I do my japa? Not finding time. When will I do my japa? Not finding time, right? And people in the mode of passion, aram se they wake up at 8 o'clock. And tamogun, they don't even bother to wake up. They wake up like at 11 o'clock, bunk school, right? So with this itself, you can identify which guna you belong to. Okay, people in the mode of sattva guna, they read Bhagavad Gita. Rajoguna, they read how to become rich, because they all want money, money, money all the time. And then Tamoguna, they don't read only. Okay, yeah. So even if they read all demonic stuffs. Okay, how to suicide, how to kill others, all this they read. And then so what type of books you read depends on which guna you are in. You can self-analyze. Okay, sleeping time also matters. If you sleep at 9 o'clock, then aram se you can wake up at 5 o'clock. If you sleep late, you will wake up late, right? So sleep also matters. People in Sattva Guna sleep at 9 o'clock itself. The Ratsik people 11 o'clock. Tamoguna, they don't sleep the entire night. Sometime in the middle of the night they will sleep 2 o'clock, right? So they waste their time, no, watching movies and all. Those movies don't even help them in any way. Okay, so yeah, in animals also you can judge. Okay, some pet animals, they all have sattva guna. Some people, no, they adopt tigers and lions and they give them vegetarian food. Okay, they become very soft hearted. Okay, that becomes sattva gun. And then ratsik, see, greed. Okay, and tamas, again, sleeping all the time. Okay, inactivity. So our life is this way. Okay, we lead our life this way. Okay, because we don't even know that there is somebody else controlling us. And these are the three modes of life, three modes of material nature controlling us. Okay, sattva guna, rajas guna and tamas guna. Okay, sattva gun, rajogun, tamogun, and accordingly we act. Okay, so you can even analyze others based on the way they behave, which mode they are in. Okay, so the moment the body, the soul comes into a body, and that is takes birth in this material world, they are under the control of material nature. But there is definitely a way out. You don't have to become puppet in the hands of the three modes of material nature. Okay, you can rather start controlling them. How? By raising to the platform which is beyond the three modes of material nature. We saw, no, we have to transcend the three modes and go to Krishna, because only Krishna is the controller of the three modes of material nature, right? So we can also go to that platform. Okay, that time, so how do you do that? It is through becoming a devotee of the Lord. Only a devotee does not have any of these three modes affecting him. Okay, so that time if something bad happens, it is Krishna who is, giving you that kind of test. He's just giving you test. Okay, it is not because of the modes, because a devotee can never be affected. Maya never touches a devotee, she supports. Okay, so Maya can never attack a devotee. So the three modes of nature can never attack a devotee. So only the solution to become, or to come out of these three modes of material nature, come out from the control of the three modes of material nature, is to become a devotee of the Lord. Okay, and how do you do that? It is through chanting. See, we are doing Jnana Yoga, okay, but can you understand how even Jnana Yoga is connected to Bhakti Yoga? So Jnana, this is all giving us Jnana, no knowledge. Okay, we didn't even know we are all controlled by material modes and all that. So we've got a lot of knowledge. But Bhakti Yoga, it is by practicing devotional service that you can come out of it. Okay, so that's why Jnanis come second to devotees. Why? Because they know all this, but they're not applying it in the form of Bhakti Yoga to come out of it, right? There is no practical knowledge in it. They just have theoretical knowledge. So devotee is doing things, applying the teachings of Bhagavad Gita practically in life, and that's why he becomes a devotee. Okay, and by becoming a devotee, we can all come out of this material mode control and go back to Krishna. That time it's just happiness, right? And yeah, so Arjuna inquired, by what symptoms is one known who is transcendental to these modes? Now Arjuna is asking, see, now so long Krishna described what characteristics say that you are in the mode of sattvic or rajo or tamo, right? Now Arjuna is asking, now you please describe the characteristics of a person who has actually transcended, that means of a devotee. Okay, give me the characteristics of a devotee, or give me the characteristics of those people who've gone above the three modes of material nature. Okay, now, so one who engages in full devotional service, see, Krishna is saying, that is the only solution. Okay, one who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances. If somebody comes and stops you, you should not stop. Okay, so when you're chanting, no, some friends or somebody will call you up. You'll be like, oh, I got a call, I will chant later. I will first speak to this friend. So that all that is again pushing you to the three modes. Okay, so you should always with determination, unfailing in all circumstances, you should offer devotion service. At that time what happens? You will go beyond the three modes. No mode can control you that time. Okay, and then Bhakti Yoga is the only solution. Okay, so Bhakti Yoga means that Lord is there. So see, the Krishna, the faith in Krishna, the faith you have in Krishna is the one that takes you to Bhakti Yoga. Okay, and there is always loving exchange, right? If you treat Krishna as a friend, you will exchange your feelings with Krishna as a friend. Oh, Krishna is my friend. Let me go tell him what all happened in school today, right? Let me give him water and then I will drink. Let me give him this, then I will eat. Right? I got something new today, I'll go offer it to Krishna. He's waiting. Okay? I didn't go only to see him today. Then you will run to the puja room and you will offer your obeisances. Right? You will treat your friend. However you treat your friend, in the same way you treat Krishna also. Right? That is there within this is there only between devotee and Krishna. Okay? This is not going to happen between an atheist or a non-devotee and Krishna. Okay, that's why Bhakti Yogis are always great. This is not going to happen even with people following Jnana Yoga and Krishna also. Because Jnana Yogis, they just develop knowledge. They hear to a lot of people, a lot of gurus, and then they'll read Bhagavad Gita in and out, Srimad Bhagavatam, all the scriptures, they develop knowledge and sit. That's all, they don't do anything. Okay, let's all become devotees. Whatever we know, the Jnana, we need to apply it and become go to Bhakti Yoga. So we should all become Bhakti Yogis. Okay? Now, and I am the basis of the impersonal Brahman. This also we saw, the three levels of Bhagwan realization. So starting, the lowest level is Brahman realization. We call them Mayavadis. Okay? They think the light coming out from the body is itself Brahma. God, right? And then, see, this Brahman, Krishna is also accepting. This is Brahman is immortal. It is all Krishna's. It is all God's. But Krishna is more than the light. Krishna is a person, right? And this is eternal. Some people realize only Brahman. They are also considered to be, on top of the three modes of material nature. Three modes of material nature cannot control people who realize Brahman, because Brahman is also Krishna's, right? And this is a very nice story. Anybody knows this story? Anybody wants to explain? Who knows? Maulika, yeah. Do you know? Hare Krishna. You don't know? You know?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
One day Ratnakar will try attacking one devotee, but the devotee will pray to Krishna, and then Krishna will make Ratnakar Satvik.
Okay. That's all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hare Krishna. So, there's a person called... Okay, anybody else wants to elaborate? Durga Prasad? Okay. If you don't know, don't raise your hands, okay? If you know only, then you raise your hand. Suryansh, tell me.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Mataji, there was one person named Ratnakar. He was a tampik person and he killed people for money. One day, Narada Muni...
Quick.
Quick. One day, Narad Muni came and Ratnakar asked him for the money and said, "Give me money, give me everything you have, otherwise I will kill you." Then Narada Muni said, "I have nothing."
Then? Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna, very good. Okay, so this is Narada Muni. Okay, this is Ratnakar. Ratnakar is he's a robber. Okay, he's a hunter as well. He used to be in the forest, and whoever used to enter forest, he used to kill them for money, steal all their money, wealth, everything, and then with that money he used to live. Okay, he had a son and a wife also. Okay, with that money he used to live, make a living, his entire family. Okay, one day in the same way, Narad Muni also came. Okay, he never even knew he was Narad Muni. So he went to kill Narad Muni. Okay, but Narad Muni was like, stop, I don't have anything. What will I give you? Okay, then Ratnakar is like, no, you will have something, some money you will have, you can give me. Then Narad Muni is like, I don't have anything. And then Ratnakar is like, okay, fine. And then Ratnakar keeps asking him, okay, give me money and all. Then Narad Muni is like, I'll ask you one question, okay. You are committing so many sins, right, to take care of your wife and kid, right? And you think they will also share all the sins that you've committed? Okay, see, Ratnakar steals money from others and gives it to his wife and kids, right? They are taking the money so nicely, right? That means they are sharing the money that they are getting. But because money is nice, no good, so they are sharing it. But the Ratnakar sins, Papa, are they sharing that? So Ratnakar is like, what? I didn't even think about this. Then Narad Muni is like, you can think. Then Ratnakar says, definitely if they are taking and sharing the money that I go give them, they will definitely share the sins that I am committing as well, because I am committing all the sins for them. Okay. That time Narad Muni is like, no, they will not share your sins. They will share only your money. Nobody is ready to take Papa. Okay. Then Ratnakar is like, no, my wife and kids are very sweet. They will. Okay. Then Narad Muni is like, no, you can go back home. Ask them if they can share your sin. Okay. Then Ratnakar is like, fine. So he will tie Narada Muni to a tree so that he will not escape, and then runs home and asks his wife and kids, okay, will you share my sins? And his wife and children is like, no way, why do we share your sin? His wife and kids will be like, it is your duty as a husband and father to take care of us, so you are taking care of us. How you are taking care is up to you. Whether you steal money or whether you earn money with proper profession, it is up to you, okay, but you have to take care of us and we have to depend on you. We are doing our duty by depending on you. It's not our duty to take your sins. That is what the wife and the kid says. Okay, so he runs back to Narada Muni and says, this is what they told. Then he feels very bad, okay. He's doing all this murder and everything for his wife and kids, and they are not even ready to take the sins, the share of sins. Then he feels very bad and he starts crying in front of Narada Muni. Then Ratnakar realizes all the mistakes that he's done, okay. So many sins, right? Murders and stealing and all that. And then he asks Narad Muni, is there any way to wash away all my sins and become a good person? Okay. Then Narad Muni says, definitely there is a way. There is only one person who can take away all your sins. Okay. Your wives and kids are not taking your sins, but Krishna can take your sins, right? So the Lord can take away all your sins, and there's just one name that you have to chant, because holy name, chanting the holy name is all that we have to do. Okay, so understand this is very important. Holy name chanting is very, very powerful. Okay, so Narada Muni says, you chant one particular name that I will be giving you and you can get rid of all your sins. Okay, and then Ratnakar is like, what is that name? So Narada Muni says Rama. Okay, because this is in Treta Yuga, Valmiki, no? Valmiki story this is. And then Narada Muni says Rama, you have to chant. Okay. And then he's so sinful, Ratnakar, he's committed so many sins, he's not able to pronounce Rama's name. He's not able to say Rama at all, okay. And so Narada Muni makes an idea, okay. He says, okay, you cannot chant Rama's name fully, you can chant the ulta of it. Rama, Mara. Mara is the ulta of Rama, right? So Narada Muni says, you keep chanting Mara, 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 Mara continuously, you end up saying Rama, right? Mara, 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 Rama. So it becomes Rama, Rama, Rama. So Ratnakar starts doing that. He sits in a place and he takes a severe tapasya. He starts chanting Mara, 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 he says. Okay? It ultimately becomes Rama, Rama, Rama. Right? So ultimately he goes on saying Ram, 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 Ram for years together. And ants come and build a mountain on top of him. Okay, it's like a hill, because ants come and he's so engrossed in this tapasya that he does not even realize there are ants around him. Okay, because his concentration is only on the holy name of the Lord Rama. Okay, and he closes his eyes, full mind and concentration is only on Ram. Okay, so he doesn't even realize there are ants around him, and all the ants make a hill on him. Okay, so that's why he gets a name called Valmiki. Okay, because Val means ant, Mika is a hill. Okay, so that's why Narada Muni comes and names him Valmiki. Okay, so that is the name. And finally Narada Muni the Valmiki, he becomes a devotee of the Lord. Okay, so he was in Tamogun, right? Passion and ignorance, Rajsik and Tamsik gun, and finally what did he become? A devotee. Okay, Shuddha Sattva gun. He was above the three modes. He was not even good. And he became so good, he became a devotee of the Lord, right? So he composed Ramayana. What more can a devotee do, right? So he became such a great devotee. And today we all, when we read Ramayana, we say Valmiki Ramayana, right? His name is always there. So that way we all think of the devotee Valmiki as well. So he's become so great now, right? So in a moment, by the power of holy name, what happened? Whatever sins he had committed, all got destroyed. Whichever mode he was in, everything he transcended, he became a devotee, right? Devotee is neither in the mode of goodness, nor in the mode of ignorance, nor in the mode of passion. A devotee is always beyond all of it. Okay, so that's why a devotee is called Krishna's favorite. Okay, and devotee is never controlled by any mode. Okay, he dedicated his entire remaining life in composing Ramayana and becoming a devotee of the Lord, serving the Lord, right? Chanting the holy name, converting a lot of people. He is the one who gave Sita shelter, right? When she was in the forest, right? He had a nice ashram. He was chanting. He was doing so many sacrifices, right? In Treta Yuga, fire sacrifice he used to do, right? He became such a pure devotee. Nobody can even today nobody knows this story. It's a very rare story, and a lot of people don't, they know that Valmiki was a thief and all, but they don't know how he became so good, right? How he became a devotee. It is through the chanting of holy name of the Lord. It's very, very important. Okay, so now the concept. Now after the story, I'm sure all of you will understand this. Garbage in, garbage out, right? This is the concept of Gigo. If you think all bad things, you will do all bad things only. Whatever input you give, if you press N on the monitor, on the keyboard, N will appear on your monitor, right? If you type whatever you type, the same thing comes out. Whatever you think, the same thing you do. Okay, remember this. That's why you should do good in, good out. No garbage in. Now it is only good in, good out. How do you do this? Only by chanting the holy name of the Lord. The more you chant, the more and more you become good. Okay, so along with the chanting, there are other things that you have to follow. Reading Bhagavad Gita every day regularly. Okay, at least a page. Okay, if you don't have time. If you don't have time to read, you can listen to Bhagavad Gita classes. Just go to Bal Krishna channel, the YouTube channel for kids, ISKCON Mangaluru's YouTube channel, and you just see there are millions of videos. Okay, you can just click on any of the video and start listening to it. Okay, and the best way, the very best way is to attend Sunday school. Because Sunday school you get mentors. Okay, they help you throughout your life. This after 18-day course, okay, Bhagavad Gita might end, okay, until the next batch. But every Sunday you have Sunday school, right? It will never end only. And you have certificates, you have a lot of activities. And there you have Bhagavatam stories also. Somebody was asking, no, where can I listen to Bhagavatam stories, Krishna stories, right? Go to Sunday school, you can listen, okay? And go to Bal Krishna YouTube channel, okay? You can listen. And then eating Krishna Prasad, at least little bit every day. If not the entire thing you eat, at least water, fruit, or tulsi that you offer to the Lord, you can take it and eat. Okay, that helps. And then doing kirtan with your friends and all, it is fun. Once you start doing, you will understand how much fun it is. Okay, and so all this is important. Okay, these things support. And your diet. Okay, food has the direct impact on your well-being. Understand that. That's why when you go to the doctor says eat healthy food so that you will become healthy, right? So eat good food, not just for your physical health, for your devotional health also, for your spiritual health also. Okay, quit non-veg if you're eating. Don't make your body into graveyard eating non-veg, eating dead bodies. Okay, your stomach will become filled with dead bodies, right? Oh God, I can't even imagine. Okay, so don't do all that. Okay, eat fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, and yeah, so it all begins with Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Okay, Shravanam, Kirtanam, you do both when you chant. So it's very, very powerful. So these are all the qualities in the mode of Tamo and Rajo, right? And then if you have to go to Krishna, we have to develop all good qualities. And then you go back to Krishna. It's not easy. Okay, just by following the way you live, it is not easy. It is possible only by chanting. The moment you start chanting, you will directly go to mode of goodness, and then you can go back to Krishna. Don't leave chanting. Chanting is very important. Okay, and may I know how many people chant? Okay, these are your artworks and all that. Okay, we will discuss that. Raise your hand. How many people chant? I want you to lower hands for all the previous questions that I've asked. And raise your hands fresh. 11 people, 12 people, that's all out of 19. Rest? Okay, great. 14 people chant. Very good, not bad. Okay, so regularly 1 round chant every day. It's not that you have to chant only in the morning. Why I'm asking you to chant in the morning is because you will not find time if you don't chant in the morning. You'll be like, I have that to do, I have homework to do, I have this to do. And when will you chant? right? If you finish your chanting in the morning, you will yourself understand, okay, now I have so much time for all other things. Okay, so yeah. You start, oh great Ayush, wonderful. You started doing 2 rounds from yesterday. Hari bol, Hari bol. Okay, now these are your artworks, okay. I'm still finalizing. I still received some today which are not included here. Okay, so these you've seen already, and these are new ones. Okay, one good thing about Durga Prasad is he stuck his artwork on the wall. See, like a wall painting and a wall piece. No, it's very nice. You can also do this. No, it's very nice, and you can do it in front of your study table, so that when you open your book, you can see Krishna. You can pray to him and then start studying, right? Or you can put it next to your bed, right? So when you open your eyes, you can see Krishna in the morning, right? So do it nice, colored picture, big picture, and then put it on the wall. It looks very nice, no? Nice idea. And yeah, so these are all. And Meher, no, she wrote a poem also. Very nice. Okay, Hare Krishna. And these are all your short stories. Okay, if there is any mistake in the spellings and all that, you can let me know later. I will share the slide in the group. Okay, before day 18, send it to me. Last day I need to finalize and show it to you in the class. Okay, and these are all by Ayush. Okay. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, Hare Krishna.